Hello and welcome to our new video. In this video tutorial, we'll be learning about arrays. What is an array? An array is a data structure in computer programming which consists of same data types. In computer science, an array data structure or simply an array is a data structure consisting of collection of elements each identified by at least one index or key. So another important thing about array is sequence of elements which have same data type. So for example, if you declare an array with type integer, then all elements must be integer. And uh, let us see how we can define array in Java. To declare an array in Java, you have to write this statement int ar, then square brackets equal to new int, and then square brackets. Within these brackets, you give the limit. So what are these terms? Let us see. Now this int is data type. That means the array declared is of data type integer, and a double r square bracket is the name of the array and is equal to new. New is a keyword used to declare an object of a class. Int is a class, and within square brackets we have given 5. Now what does this 5 means? This 5 means we have to declare 5 elements starting from index 0 to index 4. Now you can see in the square boxes we have created 5 elements of integer type, and each can be is selected by its index. For example, the initial one can be selected by a double r square bracket 0, and so on. So let us see how these are arranged in the memory. You can see over here that these all elements are these all variables are now stored in physical memory in sequential order or consecutive manner. This is the major advantage of an array as well as disadvantage. Now if you can see, searching and sorting in these elements, because they are in consecutive memory locations, can be very easy. And the disadvantage is, for example, we are left with only 5 spaces in the memory, but they are scattered on the memory disk. So we cannot store this array, because array is always stored in contiguous manner. So if in the memory there is no consecutive space, we cannot store an array. Now enough about the array in physical memory. Now if I wish to declare, if I wish to assign the values on each indexes from 0 to n minus 1, in this case from 0 to 4. So what I need to do is, for example, if I wish to store 1 in initial index 0, so I have to write a double r square bracket 0 equal to 1. And likewise, if I wish to give values to rest of the elements, then I can do in this manner. So what does this do is, uh, these all values now shall be replaced in the memory. So each value can be accessed by its element name or index name. For example, if I wish to fetch 1, I have to write a double r of 0, and if I wish to fetch 4, I have to write a double r of 3, and so on. So let us see how can we fetch these elements of array using a loop. So you can see over here I have written a code, for loop. For example, for int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length. What does array dot length return? It returns the total length of an array. In our case we have array of length 5, I plus plus, and then what I have done is I have just printed the values of each memory location. For example, you can see over here, first of all the value of I should be 0. Then what we are printing, a double r of 0, and you can see on a double r of 0 we have 1. So initially 1 must be printed, then I must be increased by 1, and 1 is less than still 5. Then area of 1 contains 2, and then 3, then 4, and when the value is less than or equal to 5 is less than or equal to 5. This is not a true condition, so our uh, system, our compiler should exit from this loop. So if you wish to see the Java program for this, you can see I have written the Java program that we have discussed now. Whatever our discussion we have done, you can see I have written the complete code. I have created a class named runtime, and within that I have created main function, and within that main function I have created an array of length 5, and I have assigned value to each of the index, and then I have printed the result. So let us see how does the output of the this program looks like. So you can see, first of all, I have compiled javac dot runtime dot java. So this should compile the program, and if we don't have any error, and luckily we don't have, so to interpret this we have to write java and then the name of the class runtime. Now you can see I have printed from 1 to 5. So I hope this shall help you, and if you like this video or if you need any other explanation about the array, you can ask from us in the comment section and we will try to answer. And if you do not